Hey, this is Craig. Welcome back. For those of you who joined us for making pork ribs last time, we're going to be doing leg of lamb today. A lot of people are afraid of lamb. I have no idea why. A lot of people say lamb tastes gamey. It doesn't. If it's tasted gamey, it's because it was old and you cooked the hell out of it. Lamb should be cooked medium rare to rare. So some of the great flavors that go with lamb, we have garlic down here. Garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, rosemary, and basil. Again, oregano, rosemary, and basil. Garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper are the main ones. So what I want to go through real quick is a preparation of some garlic. We've all seen it before. If you've got a dough scraper, it's a great thing. This is called a bash and chop. Bash it, take the skin off. Bash it, take the skin off. And then for chopping, real simple, keep your fingers under. Just go in there like slivers. If that's still too coarse, a couple of quick chops back and forth, and you're in business. And we put that in there. That seems like a lot of garlic to some people. To me, it's about a breakfast portion right there. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be combining some garlic, the herbs, or aromatics if you want to call them that, salt, pepper, olive oil. We're going to be dressing up our leg of lamb over here, prepping it, tying it, and then we'll be throwing it on the grill, so we'll be back in. Craig, welcome back. I forgot to introduce my lovely camera person, executive producer, writer, camera person, the one who actually owns the very cool iPhone 4 that this is being taped on. You're watching this actually in 720p high definition, which means that her phone is the best TV in the house. Anyway, so what we've got here, leg of lamb, what we were talking about. When you get it, it'll come one of two ways, one of three ways actually. You can get the big honking leg that still has a bone in it. You can get semi-boneless, which will still have the big condyle of the femur, or you get boneless, which is what we got. See these little marks in it in the fell. The fat of lamb is actually called fell on it. A little crisscross because it had that spongy bungee cord thing. I've taken that off. What we have here is a rather flat piece of meat on it. Doesn't cook well this way. It's too thin. It'll cook too quick. So what we want to do is, and I use my fingers, is you want to dress the inside of the lamb well with olive oil. Olive oil is not just a lubricant, it's also a flavor. We get some salt. This looks like a lot of salt. It's not. This is a 4-pound piece of meat on it. So we're going to go on the inside. Got the salt. What comes with salt? Salt and pepper. We never just say salt. We never just say pepper. We say salt and pepper. Next thing I want to do is some oregano, some basil, and then with the rosemary, it's in little twigs like pine needles. Nobody likes that. What you want to do is get it and grind it up. The thing about a rub, the reason it's called a rub is because you rub it into the meat. Last and not least is the garlic. Plenty of garlic. Now we want to roll it back up on it. Dude, what about the outside? Exactly. Same thing on the outside. This is going to go onto a grill, a hot grill, for about an hour on it. So we want to make sure that we've got plenty of seasoning to last for that entire hour. How simple was that? We're going to take a short break. I'm going to wash my hands, and when we come back, I'm going to tie this baby up and show you the last few tricks. When I introduced my lovely cameraman, I never said her name. That's my wife, Kelly, over there. Did I mention she has an iPhone 4? And I don't. It's another subject for another day. Okay, we had this thing. It's lying loose. That's not going to cooperate on your grill, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie it up, truss it. Your grandmother probably talked about trussing a chicken. It's very similar. What you do is you truss it to get a uniform shape and uniform density. So what we're going to do is I just taught a bowline at the end, or slip knot, whatever you want. So we're going to pull this together. Get it real tight. What you're going to do is a series of overhand knots. I'll show you that again. What you do You just invert the thing like that around the meat and pull it tight. And then the last piece, you wrap around, come back to where you have a cross, and you put it together. As simple as that. Now, you're saying, Craig, what about this garlic you have left over? There's no such thing as leftover garlic. What I like to do is I take a paring knife on it, I poke a hole in the actual meat, and I shove garlic in there. Did I mention I like garlic? Take it in there. Get your finger in there, really shove that garlic in. It's going to be a little surprise. The flavor of the garlic is going to infuse through the meat. Poke. If you want, stick your finger in there, make the hole a little bigger. Shove it in. Oh my God, what am I going to do with that? I'll throw it in there. So there you go. We took a 4-pound boneless leg of lamb. We trussed it up. We seasoned it. And that'll sit on the grill for about an hour. And so what we're going to do now is let this sit, let the flavors mingle, marinate, whatever you want to call it, and then we're going to throw it on the grill, and we'll see you at grill time.